Welcome everyone. I am Suryaja from Sri Vishnu Engineering College, Bhimavaram. I was guided by Dr. M. Prasad, Associate Professor, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram. Now I am going to explain a program in C language which is to find factorial of a given number by not using a recursive function. Let's see what is meant by recursive, non-recursive and factorial. Recursion means it is the technique of making a function call itself. This technique provides a way to break complicated problems down into simple problems which are easier to solve. Recursion may be a bit difficult to understand. A recursive system is a system in which current output depends on the previous output and input. Let's see what is meant by non-recursive function. They are procedures or subroutines implemented in a programming language whose implementation doesn't references itself. That means in recursive system, current output doesn't depend on previous output. Next, see what is meant by factorial. Factorial means it is the sum of multiplication of all the integers smaller than the positive integer. For example, when we see factorial of 5, it is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is equal to 120. This is the algorithm. I will detailedly explain this in next slide. First, we need to define a function factorial before the main function itself with one argument as input, that is the integer number for which we need to find out the factorial. Within this function, define a variable and initialize it to 1. This can be further used to store the value of factorial. Now using a for loop which loops from 1 until the given number incremented by 1. Inside the loop, multiply the already declared variable result with the loop variable, that is I, and factorial will be stored in variable result. Now return this result variable to the main function where this can be printed. Let's see the code for this program. In the main program, define the variable n for which we are going to calculate the factorial. In the next statement, printf will be used to display the statement as mentioned. After that, scanf will read the input given by us, and that will be stored in variable n. In the next printf statement, we are calling function factorial with an argument as n. Once this function is called, the control will go to the above function factorial and the statements in the function will be executed. It will return factorial value to main function and it will be printed. For example, if the input value is 5, the function will be called with value 5. In function factorial, for loop is iterated from 1 to 5. Result variable will be multiplied each time with the value of I, like 1 into 1 for first iteration, 1 into 2 for second iteration, 2 into 3 for third iteration, 6 into 4 for fourth iteration, 24 into 5 for fifth iteration. So 120 will be stored in variable result that will be passed to main program where it will be printed.